Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I missed you guys, but I'm finally here to do the Q&A. So it's going to probably be more than one video because there's so many questions. So I'm just going to work my way down with the ones that have the most likes. I'm going to say right now, I'm just going to lump all of these Salah questions into one answer. I will not be answering that. That's we're 100% keeping everything related to that private. And all I can say, he is offline because he chooses to. We're not embarrassed. He wants to be offline. He wants to do other things with his life. He just, this is not it for him. He doesn't want to be on YouTube at all anymore. And I respect that. And it doesn't have anything to do with me controlling him. I would like to continue with the couples videos. If I'm quite honest, I would love to, because I don't care what people think about our relationship. I, make the choices I make in my life. He doesn't want to, so it's just going to be me. So you will not be seeing Salah anymore in videos. Why does he film you in the most unflattering ways? Listen, he doesn't think that way, and I don't think that way. Like, I'm not ashamed of my body in any angle, not a coward. I'm not shy. I show my whole body in every angle. I am who I am. And I'm not ashamed of myself. I actually tell him what angles to shoot me in and what to do. I'm not like a catfish, and I don't like hold my camera high up here most of the time to make myself look thinner, because I'm just not fake like that. So Salah moved out. Would you pretend that you were still living together and continue to live in Kuwait alone whilst paying him to film your vlogs? Or would you go back to Canada? This question makes no sense to me. Why on earth would I move back here to live by myself? Like, no, I would never live here by myself. I wouldn't even be able to live in this apartment by myself. As I've said many times, I guess people just don't listen when I talk. You're believing false information because you can't live in this apartment unless you're married. So we had to show our marriage certificate to the apartment owner in order to live here. We don't show it to online strangers because it's none of their business and we don't owe them shit. So 434 likes. Hi Foodie, quick question. How did you manage to gain 13 pounds? It's called binge eating disorder. You could probably Google it, where you eat thousands of calories at once. Also, the type of food I would eat, a lot of sodium would make me retain a lot of fluid. I hope that answers your question. Okay, why aren't you doing reaction videos? Why did you change your mind in less than 24 hours? I did put a community post. You could probably go read it if you didn't. Why I chose to change my mind again, but this will be the last time. I'm not engaging with any drama, any people that aren't worth my time or energy, which is one of the reasons. But also the main reason is I tried to listen to about 2 minutes and of the material I would have to react to, and I wanted to tear my eardrums out. So there's no way there's no money on earth worth listening to that. Yeah, so how long is Salah grounded from the internet? As long as he wants to be. He doesn't want to come online. I can't blame him. The internet is really toxic, and it's probably better. Like, if I didn't love my beezers and I didn't like the attention of making videos and entertaining people, I wouldn't want to be on here either, trust me. Like, if I wasn't making money from the internet, I wouldn't be doing it. I don't control him. If he really wanted to come online, that would be up to him. All right, why not come clean about the couples channel and Salah? If he's not coming back, why are you together if what you wanted was a couples channel in the first place? Come clean about what? I've said he does not want to continue being online. If he's not coming back, why are you together? So you're basically saying that the entire reason, and you choose to believe that the entire reason we're together is just for content. Well, then that's your problem, because there's something called love. Have you looked at the symptoms of oppositional defiant disorder and borderline personality disorder? No. Do you believe you might be experiencing disorders? Is it possible that you're addicted to stress? No. Additionally, why are you not interested in learning to speak Arabic, especially considering your desire to live there for a while? Your husband's first language and as a means to show appreciation for the culture. I appreciate the culture, doesn't mean I have to speak the language. Why is one side of your face swollen along with your eye? Have you seen a doctor about this? My face is swollen on one side? I don't see it. Maybe you're looking too much at my face? I don't know. If you end up too ill or bedbound and become unable, these are like the dumbest questions I've ever read in my life. I know why I'm annoyed is because I know where this comes from, because reaction channels will sit there on panels for 2 hours talking about contriving these stupid theories. If you end up too ill or bedbound and become unable to make YouTube videos, what's your backup plan to make enough money to continue living how you are without issue? Listen, if I become bedbound, which won't happen because I literally just did a video of walking, but okay. If I become bedbound for some reason, then YouTube would be the easiest form of making money, would it not? Have you, or do you consider your life out of control when it comes to your ability to control your eating and control your health? Well, yeah. I thought that was pretty obvious. Do you really walk those 3,000 plus steps, or did Salah walk most of them? What? We walked alongside. That's how he was able to film me. I don't understand what you're talking about. I have spent a lot of energy in my life. I am old in the pursuit of men. Don't all women like want a partner, or most of them? Watching my weight and changing my personality and fussing over them. And you know what I have realized? Men don't like women at all. It takes age and life experiences before they even really care about other people, even their woman. I think you're talking about personal experience. If you never had to pursue a man, what would you do with your life? What are your interests? I don't think that my life has anything to do with pursuit of man. I could leave and be single right now and still have my independent life. You know, I fell in love and that wasn't planned. It's not something that I planned. It's not like I was like, oh, I need a man, I need a man. I don't need a man, I want a man. Actually, maybe I do need a man. I need someone, you know, supportive, and I need romance and attention and intimacy. Intimacy is a huge thing in my life. I've never really pursued a man, like to the point where it ruined my life. I've never really pursued a man, like to the point where it ruined my life. Like I've always worked, always had my own life, you know? So I don't really understand your question fully, but I hope that answers it. Okay, I'll answer that first part. You uprooted what life and family connections you had for Kuwait and everything you thought it was going to be. If you're referring to the event that happened with my husband and I as it completely ruining everything we had built, that's where the reason I'm here. It's because it didn't, because that's where I outweighed everything we had with what we talked about in private and new promises we made to each other. We are starting again anew. I maybe didn't foresee that event happening, but maybe that was my error. Maybe I was naive and needed to realize that there were some communication issues in our relationship that we had to fix. Will you regret leaving stability in pursuit of needing to belong to a man relationship? Oh, honey, I don't know how long you've been watching me for, but if you think that my life in Canada was stable, please go back and watch my live streams from a year ago, okay? Again, you don't fully know our relationship, everything we built, other than this one slip up with the text messages. It wasn't in real life. I mean, people think that I'm like weak or something for running back here and trying to make my marriage work over that mishap. I think I'm strong to be dealing with all of these things. What happens if Salah up and leaves you because it isn't what he wanted after all? Okay, then that happens and I'll deal with it. I try to develop my character to be able to deal with problems as they come up, because they can happen, but I don't anticipate them and give myself more anxiety. Before you moved to Kuwait, you wanted to adopt a baby. Is that still a plan? No, not right now. Did you ever consider your YouTube career could be hindering your weight loss motivation? No. I don't think so. Will you be in Canada for Ramadan? Your visa expires, doesn't it? How will you do Ramadan without Salah? None of what you just said is ever going to happen. So like, you imagined a total situation on your own there. No, I will not be in Canada for Ramadan. My visa expires, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. How will you do Ramadan without Salah? I won't be. Anyways, that's it for this part 1 of the Q&A. I'm sorry if I seem like snarky, but I don't know how else to answer some of the questions without sounding that way, because they're kind of like really weird questions, like dumb questions. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!